morning, everyone. It's Wednesday morning. It's 21 News Chief Meteorologist Eric Wilhelm. Let's do a quick video this morning updating you on the cold and the upcoming snow, which is not going to be a real big ticket item, but still could make for some locally slick travel at times very late tonight. And again, probably Thursday evening. We'll talk about that momentarily. Let's first focus on how cold it is outside this morning. We have temperatures well below zero out towards I-71 this morning. Worcester, Mansfield, heading out towards Lima, the Detroit area. This is where the real deep snowpack is and where the sky stayed clear the longest last night. At the Youngstown Warren Airport, it appears we dropped down to 2 above, so we didn't quite make it to 0 at the airport, but some local thermometers and maybe your car thermometer, depending on where you are across the valley this morning, may have seen the goose egg. All right, our next weather maker is out across the lower Ohio Valley, the mid-Mississippi Valley, and this is getting set to move north and east. And out ahead of that, the National Weather Service has hoisted winter storm warnings for the entire state of Arkansas, parts of the Tennessee Valley, and winter weather advisories as far north as about Interstate 80 in Ohio. Winter storm watches are in effect east of Pittsburgh. You notice we have no watches, warnings, and advisories here locally because it looks like with our system, the bulk of it sliding to our south and east, we will not see advisory warning or a winter weather advisory, I should say, criteria snow around here. All right, so when's the snow coming? Well, today during the daylight hours we're fine. Clouds will increase this afternoon. In fact, I don't think it snows until well after midnight. Probably between 4 and 7 a.m. it'll begin to snow lightly. Now, you know, we're not saying this is a big snowstorm. We're not advertising huge impacts, but still, for early morning commuters on Thursday with light snow pushing in and cold temperatures, every flake of this can stick. So even if you get just a fresh covering on top of the glacier that's out there right now, you could encounter some slick surfaces first thing Thursday morning. The rest of the day Thursday, temperatures will warm into the upper 20s. I mentioned this on social media yesterday. Now that we're into the second half of February, even though we're not going to see the sun really tomorrow, that incoming solar radiation is getting stronger and stronger now that we get deeper into February. The sun is about as strong now as it is in mid to late October. And so even though you don't see the sun tomorrow, it's going to be a cloudy day, that incoming solar radiation makes it hard for snow to stick during the daylight hours unless it's coming down pretty hard. If it's snowing lightly, even if it's pretty cold, it may have a hard time sticking. So I'm not real concerned about a lot of impacts, despite some light snow being around. For much of the second half of the morning tomorrow, much of the afternoon, snow might pick up in intensity once again a little bit towards the evening. This is tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. After dark, some light snow around. The snow has a better chance of sticking in this period. And then lingering snow showers and flurries for the rest of your Thursday night and early Friday morning. This is the adjustment we made to the snow forecast last evening, and we'll make more adjustments today as the morning continues. Last evening we adjusted to confine 3+ inches to areas south and east of Youngstown. I think at this point the writing may be getting to be on the wall already for this 3 to 6 zone to be further shrunk. To get more than 3, you might have to head east of I-79 in Mercer County. Maybe we try to get a little more than 3 down towards East Liverpool and over towards Elwood City. But I think 1 to 3 now is turning out to be the most likely accumulation for most of the area. It's not nothing, but it's not going to be a big storm, and we don't have the mixed precipitation concerns that we had with the last one. It seems extremely unlikely with this one that we'll have any sort of freezing rain and sleet issues. This will be snow, but again, it's not going to be a whole lot. We've got to wait until the end of the weekend for the thaw to begin. It's going to be awfully cold for the next handful of days. Another very cold night Saturday night, down in the single digits. But then by Sunday, we probably try to get above freezing, and then several days with highs above freezing next week. Now, we're not going to mistake this for early spring or anything like that, but hey, progress is the name of the game here. So we're going to start breaking out of the deep freeze, but it's going to take another 4 or 5 days. All right, make it a great Wednesday, everyone. I'll see you this evening on 21 News at 6 and 11 and on Weather for Weather Geeks.